going to deliver an Islamic motivational speech on the topic of There is no tomorrow, change now. Only for those people who are discouraged from their beautiful life, especially for those people who are in depression and they don't know what to do. My brothers and sisters, you can't give yourself a second chance to live on earth. Why do you destroy your beautiful life which is given by Allah to you? The days of life is going like a wind of blowing. Anytime, any second, your breathing will stop and you lose your life. Everyone will die till last of the earth. No one can spend thousands of years on earth. So if you have limited times on earth, why do sin? Doing bad things and eat haram things. My question is, if there is no tomorrow, then why we do not change ourselves? Why did not spend our days with joy, love, and to help others? O mankind, what is there that has caused you deceived about your ever generous Lord? How can you be deceived? What can possibly change this reality that all of us know? The only way to attain tranquility is through the worshipping of Allah, is by turning to Allah, is by making Allah the ultimate goal and destination. We all know this path. Why is it that we turn away from this path? Why is that this world can seduce us away from this path? O mankind, what is there that has caused you to be deceived about your Lord? Has not the time came, my dear brothers and sisters, for our hearts to become soft at the remembrance of Allah and His Messenger Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Has the time not came that our hearts turn to Allah, that we become better Muslims? My dear brothers and sisters, how many khutbahs will it take? How many lectures must you be told? Don't I understand? Don't you understand? If I don't change now, if you don't change now, this is a plot from Shaitan never to change. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Every day has another tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. A time will come when for you and me, where there will be a day where there will be no tomorrow. If we keep saying, tomorrow I will start praying, tomorrow I will be a better Muslim, this tomorrow will never arrive, my dear brothers and sisters. What do you need to convince us? What do we need to convince us? Don't you see what's happening in the Muslim Ummah? Are we blind to the reality of what is going on around us? Do you not notice that the majority of affairs that are occurring deal with us? Look at the news. 80% of the news deal with us, with our ummah and what is happening to it. Has it ever occurred to us? Why? We are not believers of Allah? Are we not worshippers of Allah? Are we really and truly believers and worshippers of Allah? Allah says in the Quran that honor, glory and power will always belong to Allah and to His Messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to the believers, the mu'minun. Therefore, there is something wrong. We are not doing our job. We are not reaching the level of iman that required of us. That is why we have not reached the level of honor and glory that is promised to us as well. How can we ask Allah to do His part of the contract when we don't do our part? How can we ask Allah for help? Do we not realize that this is a wake-up call for us? What is happening in the Muslim Ummah? Allah is doing it for our sake. Allah says in the Quran, what will Allah gain by punishing you? If you believe and are thankful to Him, if this is the if, what will Allah gain? But if you were thankful and have iman. In other words, if you don't have iman or you are not thankful, then Allah will must show you the reality. My dear brothers and sisters, you simply don't have the luxury of living a carefree life. In fact, we never have such a luxury. No matter what this ummah is going through, but especially now, especially at this time, we simply can't be selfish. We can't think of my dunya, my money, my wealth. No, we must think of ummah. Each one of us is responsible to do what we can for the ummah. It is my duty, your duty to be a better Muslim. And this is the best way to revive the honor that this ummah needs. That is the best way to get the position that Allah has promised us. O Muslim, ponder over this reality, reflect over it for the sake of your family and friends, for the sake of this Muslim ummah, for the sake of your dunya and akhirah, for the sake of your Jannah and Nar. for the sake of Allah. Each and every of us has to change. Each and every one of us must set goals to better himself. Now, not tomorrow. At this point in the time, because there is no tomorrow. Jazakallahu khairan.